And there we go, right back into the game. Structure's being repaired, everything seems to be good, and this should be quite a fast, but I mean, not necessarily all too rewarding mission, mind you. And yeah, that'll be that. And would you look at that, another piranha bites the dust, there we go. And how's our fortress doing over here? Pretty good, actually. In that case, we'll just continue healing this thing up. Might even be able to go on the offensive in a minute, actually, taking out the repair station back here, perhaps. And, yeah. Let's try to make this weapon over here slightly more efficient. I think I'll get the Katriana to focus on the station, the repair station in the back, rather than the building itself. And there we go. See another wave of these smaller things. They're just gonna come right on in here. And yeah, no, those things are not gonna be able to do too much. Let's actually buy another rover, seeing as how we have the opportunity to. And no, looks like they have a few cloaked units swimming around over here. I think we'll get the Patriots set up for that. Katriana got one thing, so that's good. Switch it over to the other thing.
Rover construction.
And there are 3 rovers. We queue all of these up, make them their own setup, just like that. And there. Yeah, the thing about these Medusas is that they can also cloak, so they're. So I mean, we won't see them until they open fire, not necessarily when it's too late. But they might pick off a few things here and there, just like that. And oh, that's right, we have shielding. Yeah, that might save us some cash on repairing this turret and all. And would you look at that, the Katriana is dealing with the rest over there, so that's quite handy. I've got to say, this is so far becoming like quite a easy mission in this respect, so it's quite nice. Provided that all we have to do following here is just really truly hold out for only 5 minutes. Let's actually see where this thing connects to. It just goes all the way up into a whole spiral of random wires and crap, really. And outside, this area is... oh, I see. It's got all of these nifty artifacts around it that unfortunately I don't think we can risk getting. It's actually kind of neat. And I see they're launching a pretty big attack now. So have to get our guys to ball up once again. We'll probably need to fire off like the full system security thingy right here. Let's get the Patriots over here where the wave of these guys are attacking from. Yeah, the Katarina is gonna take quite the smack over here. We can drop the force field as one thing, so that should keep them back, and the Patriots will hopefully be able to, like, you know, muscle out some damage right now, which is quite nice. Let's grab the Ulysses. Let's try to get that to just go right up next to this swarm of ships. As soon as the force field drop, that's going to stun them all. And there, that was quite a nice chain of abilities. So that'll handle all of the medium and large units inside that blob. That's quite nice. And let's get the engineering blob to come out here because, yeah, inside this area, everything should hopefully be good for the next
Katerina is taking heavy damage.
few seconds, hopefully. That might just buy me enough time to build up into this area. Yeah, it's gonna cost us one station, nevertheless. Oh well. Yeah.
Station lost.
Oh, what was that? Some little shield icon came over on the Ulysses. It's kind of neat. Don't really know what it's for though. But there we go. Get the stations back up. And there, have a bit of a respite. So that's nice.
Not enough energy.
And there, would you look at that, we get a nice turret array set up over here. As soon as we get some more cash, no, not cash, but energy, we'll set up the turret array back at base here. And that'll be pretty much it. There, so we can bring another turret. And yeah, it might be good if we captured that place though. And oh, would you look at that? It's actually the end of the where I hope to be, where I hope it's the end of the defense mission, because that is exactly 20 minutes for the defense of this thing. There we go. Hold the controllers for that amount of time, and now hopefully what'll happen is, yes, cutscene time.
I'm checking the scanner's last known observation target, which appears to be pointed at Earth.
They were watching us? For how long?
This may be a proverbial hornet's nest, Doctor.
Hector, can you reconfigure? Pointed toward the black zone core?
Processing.
Ooh.
Scans show several layers of spatial tears and anomalies surrounding the inner core.
It's a quagmire of anomalies. Very dangerous.
We anticipated as much.
Update. Detecting a fusion reactor of UCF construction somewhere beyond it.
Commander Burke, could it be the Ulysses 1?
Possibly, Sergeant. They may actually be alive. Set a course for that signal.
Oh man, the plot deepens. Right, so that is another mission finished over here. Okay, so 23 minutes, not bad. And be rest assured, there is, and I checked this, there's at least 14 missions inside the game. So yeah, it is quite a long RTS by today's standards. And it looks like we get introduced to the Centurion this mission. Yeah, we might as well do the first 10 missions of the next thing right here. Checking out the Centurion over here. It is protected by a strong shield, so it has a shield first and foremost. So that's kind of cool. It's against small and large targets apparently, so this is actually pretty useful against those newly meta enemies. Strong offensive maneuvers, but may also serve as damage tanks, slowing down other things. So yeah, these things are actually quite cool. What should we spend our abilities or some of our cash on, though? That I do not know. Might as well buff up the Centurion, I want to say, against large targets, I guess. I don't really want to say spend too much of the titanium parts on nothing. But yeah, I think we'll just update those slightly. You know what? We might as well bump up the rovers against medium targets just because. And unfortunately, we don't have any more cash to spend on modules, so we just launched a second mission, really. There's not too much we can do inside this situation.
If the ancient Scythes built that scanner, they theoretically could have used it for anything. Perhaps controlling the Balothans. They were definitely observing humanity as we expanded our colonies into space, but they never tried to make any sort of contact with us. They just watched. We're following a signal from a UCF power source. We assume it's the Ulysses 1. We're hopeful that she and her crew are safe. If we can navigate this ring of anomalies and locate them, perhaps they can help clear up this mystery.
I think I saw 3 blips there. Mission title's apparently Psychonauts, alright. Guess we'll, yeah, go into the fray here.
Damn it. That last hit scattered our fleet. Expedition vessels, sound off.
Activating homing beacon. Olympus responding from Sector 1.
I got a lock on UCS Olympus. Bearing 187, attempting to rejoin formation.
Where's our mining vessel?
MB Katerina bearing 135. She's moving away from us, Commander.
Captain Yuri, return to formation at once.
No response, Commander.
If we lose that ship, this expedition is over.
What is wrong with him? Hector, please advise.
And the mystery deepens once again.
Ship's telemetry reports Captain Yuri is exhibiting signs of delirium. Dr. Negota suggests that radiation poisoning, due to the inferior shielding of the Katerina, is the likely cause.
We should get a couple Corsairs out there to bring him into custody.
Okay. Long delay between those two. Let's see.
This also contains several spatial disruptions that must be avoided. We should withdraw once we have recovered the captain. Exit points in the forms of unstable wormholes are randomly spawning throughout sectors 1 and 2. Scanning a random wormhole will likely stabilize it long enough for our capital ships to enter and escape.
Okay. Right, so capture the first vessel and then slow it down. For some reason, though, there's just for some reason.
About 10 minutes before he's out of range.
We have turrets there. What is this? Interdictors are powerful structures disabling passing enemies or decreasing their firepower, so they're dual-purpose structures. That is quite neat.
This area of space appears to be discontinuous. Jump through one hole, end up at another. It's a puzzle. You wish to risk more lives by continuing?
We still have a job to do out here, Commissioner.
Would you look at that? So that's what the interdictor does. It slows down either one vessel or lowers the stats upon many. I wonder if the Catriana over there can die just passively due to whatever's firing at it. It's probably not good news. Because it is already taking a lot of damage. But they probably thought of that, or I hope they have. Well, I mean, either way, we'll probably need to get to it soon. Save it, so I'll just turbo our ships over there. Let's grab a shield. And oh my, this looks like it'll be actually one really quick mission. In that case, yeah, we don't really need to wait for any of this stuff right here.
Corsair constructed.
We could probably do
Scans have found
damn
an
it.
ancient scythe ruin in Sector 3. We have time to investigate, but should not delay too long.
wanted to what was I gonna do? I wanted to
Sensors
oh.
offline.
Wanted to get a force field out, but I can't really do it now, which kind of sucks. In this case, let's see, grab this thing, grab it, board it, there we go.
Dr. Nagata was right. Yuri's gone completely upkilled. Team 3 is subduing him now. MV Katarina's back in our control.
Good work. Have Dr. Nagata take a look at him as we reassemble the fleet.
Cross-referencing vectors. Broadcasting optimal rendezvous point to all vessels on Navcom 4.
Okay, so that was quite easy.
Well,
And
the
there we
puzzle
go.
has turned into a game of chess in order to save your king.
Don't be cliche, Commissioner. I realize the stakes, so if you don't have any advice to offer, please stay quiet.
But I do have advice. Now, if you look carefully, you will see an abandoned hulk adrift nearby. If we can get it to the Ulysses, we can salvage its hull plating to prevent further radiation problems with the Katarina.
How unusually helpful, Mr. Renner.
Secondary objective.
Huh.
Locate the abandoned ship in Sector 2 and tow it to the Ulysses 2.
My oh my, lots of bonus objectives here. That is quite nice. I'm going to change the pacing slightly here. I have a feeling that for this mission, we have the opportunity of finishing it really, really fast. Might be good though to complete some of these secondaries though, because I'm under the impression that the rewards for them will actually be pretty good in the long term.
Rover constructed.
But we'll see. The first mission, though, it seems to be more so just about the lore of the game. Some of you guys may be interested in that, some of you guys may not be. We'll see, though, whether or not we can perhaps do any of that. Checking out sector number 3, what is going on over here? I see, it's just Olympus holding up against a whole bunch of stuff. Mind you, that's not bad either. I think I'll get the rover to capture that one place, build something on it. And speaking about rovers and all that, we should probably fortify some more of these places that we can.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
How is there not enough energy? What do they need?
Not enough energy.
Is energy just like the blue stuff
Not
right there?
enough energy.
There we go. Finally had 50. And oh, swarms of small stuff, so let's get the scouts. Or no, actually scouts aren't too great for doing that. Do we have anything good against going up against these things, these small ships? Yes, we do. We'll get these two things on it. We'll get the Corsair on the medium. Right, because I figured inside the previous missions we always had problems with not necessarily having not enough supplies, but actually the exact opposite, where we're constantly filled up with energy. And with that kept in mind and all, I figured we'd build a few of these stations. These scouts would actually be really good at just taking on these things. I figured in this mission we could passively build a few turrets and amongst things just to help us out on all that.
An unstable wormhole has appeared in Sector 2.
I see. Those unstable wormholes that just jump around here. And oh, would you look at that? What a coincidence!
Wormhole has appeared in Sector 1.
Yep, and there'll always be in heavily fortified defenses going off of the looks of those places, so that's not great news for us.
We have made a discovery. An unstable wormhole has appeared in Sector 2.
And another one appeared. Where is that one? No, that's a power relay. No, there is. Yeah, those wormholes aren't necessarily in good locations. think what we'll do is I will get the fleet over here to just jump through, meet up with some of the firepower in fleet location number 3 over here, and do a bit of a quick checkup on what's over here. Have some nice resource catch over here, so that's not bad.
Unstable wormhole has appeared in Sector 1.
And oh, would you look at that? Should be able to nail 2 objectives here in one go, though. Oh, what is this thing carrying? Anyways, let's see. We have one of these things carrying what seems to be a. Don't necessarily want to say a bomb, but kind of worried about that trilobite getting to us. Let's see, we'll kill it off.
We have the wreckage, Commander. Capture team is scrapping.
Oh, it's actually that.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Guess we don't want to run.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, that's one bonus objective already done. So that is pretty good. Right, so let's build a bit of a basing station. I'll build a repair station right here. And then, provided that we have the funds for it.
Unstable wormhole has appeared in Sector 1.
Yeah, that should be this wormhole right here, hopefully. No, that's a dead wormhole. We'll get our forces into like a base of operations for now, which would probably be right here. And I think I'll get some of our... Yeah, I'll get our fleet healed up from their previous situation. And we'll just sit for like a good wormhole spot to appear. So this is that is the Scythe's Temple objective. That's a dead wormhole, but there is apparently a live one inside the sector right now. Just having a bit of a hard time finding it, unless it's behind the rock over here. It might be. Or no, this thing's actually one giant chunk. Huh. In that case, Sector 2 maybe? Could go back to Sector 1 actually. In that case, we might as well just sit for a bit.
An unstable wormhole has
Oh,
appeared
and there we go.
in Sector 2.
So, it appears in Sector 2. Yeah, I think we'll just skip the scan objective in that case. We'll move to Sector 2, we'll get our guys to pop out over here, do some damage, and... yeah. And now, it is right over there. So perfect, now we have to run through the gauntlet and get to the one unstable wormhole. So, with that kept in mind, we might as well get our fleet to just large, broad fleet movement. And get all of our ships to just shuffle over there.
Station lost.
Let's get some shielding up first and foremost. And what do they have here for turrets? So they have a few detectors, support hangar, repair station, turret, 2 support hangars, 2 repair stations. So there's actually not too much, or no, I shouldn't say there's not too much DPS on the field over here, but it's not as bad as I thought. So I mean that's a good thing. Let's get the Olympus back with the fleet. And what I think I'll do, yeah, is I'll just ball up our fleet once again and get them through.
An unstable wormhole has appeared in Sector 2.
And damn it, they jump around. So that really sucks. In that case, I think we do indeed have to go to the next one. I'm pretty sure that the game has some sort of a script that it's like if you stay inside one of these areas, the game will deliberately not generate any more wormholes inside that area. Like, I just have a hunch that it works like that, which is kind of weird, but you know, that's how I imagine it goes. And in that case, what I think I'll do is I'll just get the fleet to go full steam ahead into these areas. Let's get the rover to just automatically do its hacking thing. And I think we can, yeah, we can really keep up the pacing with these officer abilities. So we can put down some damage like that. We can get the one of the rovers to start stabilizing one of those things. And we can get some stuns put down on the field just like that. Get this thing fired off. And everything should be good. So there. Just come down to managing the abilities, I guess.
Scout lost.
Redouble the force field. And oh, the abilities are coming down, so we have to keep the turrets busy. There we go.
Has been stabilized. Bring all carriers to exit point in sector 2, taking heavy damage. Scout lost. Ulysses 2 is taking heavy damage.
And that's weird. It says to meet at the wormhole over here. We'll list all of our ships are indeed here. We can't jump through just yet. Yeah, so I guess we really do have to finish all of these guys off. I guess we might as well build some more stuff here. Another force field.
Ulysses 2 is taking heavy damage.
All primary vessels present on
And there we go.
We have successfully passed through the discontinuous base. Ready for standard navigation on your orders, Commander.
Resume course. Take
Oh,
us
I
to
see. The
navigation
Olympus was
signal.
just slightly off. That's why. But wow, that was yeah, yet another fast mission. So we got 2 for 1 here. Didn't bag all of the optional objectives, which is rather unfortunate. But that is yeah, quite the quick pace in the story. Yeah, we'll just end the episode here, right around 27 minutes, and come back next time.